the recovery. Once again, the cross. They could shoot. And it's in!
As that goes round, he gets inside and gets a shot past the goalkeeper. Wonderful one from Brad.
Malcolm on the right side. The shot and the goal.
Well, the NorCal North and the NorCal South champions just about to meet each other. Good evening, everybody, from Olone College in the O, Vermont to be specific, just outside of Oakland. It's Project 510, and they host FC Folsom, the champions of their respective divisions in the UPSL Premier League this season. It also serves as the round of 32 in the Western Conference playoffs. Of course, the end goal for all of these teams at this level of the competition, make it to the national finals weekend. The final 4 teams remaining, one in each conference, will prevail. There you see the 2 that will play tomorrow, Bellevue Athletic and Beaverton FC out of the Pacific Northwest. And you have these 2 in the bottom corner of your screen. Winners face each other in the round of 16. Winner of that is just one step away from those national finals. Good evening, everybody. Glad you're with us. My name's Danny Kitula, and in presentation with Vetter Media, it is a pleasure to give you this one live on YouTube. Go ahead and give you the starting lineups for these 2 sides in advance of kickoff. First for FC Folsom, the visitors coming from Folsom, California, just outside Sacramento. Had it on the, well, no, we'll switch to Project 510 first, as a matter of fact. You see the players that will line up for Valentin Saldana on your screen. Bradley Roberson wears the 44. Alongside him, Luis Saldana, Juan Sanchez, Javier Bedoya, Roberto Gonzalez, Ali El Masnawi, Tomas Caminos, Thomas Mir, Jude Stone, Alejandro Caraccio, Emilio Martinez. That's the 11 that Project 510 will use. We'll talk more about them and their ethos over the course of these 90 minutes or more, of course, as they do the coin toss behind us. FC Folsom, the visitors, will line this group up. Got in goal Max Willard, alongside him Luis Aguilar, Genaro Alfaro, Nathaniel Carrasco, Christopher Cervantes, Julian Chavez wears the number 80, Arjan Dos Santos, Cole Falco, Tyler Moss, Dalton Pando, and Moshi Willonja. They will line up for head coach Bryce Pondo, and yes, there is indeed a family connection with that Pondo last name. You also officially have Bryce on the bench. Not something we expect to see, but it is possible. He is listed in that. These 2 marching out onto the field. Folsom on your left-hand side in the all-white strip, and Project 510 officially at home, and they host this one at the venue they've used as their home field all year long. We'll see if that plays to their advantages. Both these teams, identical regular season records. They both won their division. And we will take a break here for the national anthem. Come right back to Olone College. Live coverage of the round of 32 is up next. As a matter of fact, well, more curveballs, because we will not have a national anthem. So we're just about ready to get straight to it. Again, Project 510 in that black, coming out of the NorCal South, Folsom from the NorCal North. Of course, California, one of the most represented states in terms of club volume across the UPSL, more than 400 clubs across the various divisions. And of course, now there's UPSL Women. UPSL Division 1 has been in existence for a while. You've got UPSL Academy as well. Project 510 themselves an academy. It's the second team which has promoted a few players to professional contracts with the first team. which is Oakland Roots FC. This was a club created to be a feeder to be very community oriented. That's really everything Roots have done. It's a very community oriented club as a whole, and Project 510 is particularly suited for that purpose. FC Folsom representing the town of Folsom, California, and of course, they're in the metro area of the state capital, Sacramento. There you see what's at stake for the winner here, where they'll go to the round of 16. But Folsom, of course, itself, pretty small town, not very well known. They would love nothing more than to put their town on the map and find their way to the national finals. It's got about 50,000 people in it in Sacramento County. 20 minutes or so out Highway 50 downtown Sacramento. And it's about an hour and a half drive, maybe two, down here to Fremont, just south of Oakland. Again, we got Bellevue and Beaverton tomorrow, so the winner of this one tonight will be watching tomorrow to see who they play, Beaverton or Bellevue, and you imagine those two sides will be watching this one this evening as well, doing a bit of scouting to see if they progress, who they'll face. So much talent at this level, almost impossible to separate teams. These are outfits who have not played each other all season long. Both these two teams went undefeated en route to first place finishes in their respective division. Not a whole lot separating the two, you would imagine. We'll see what happens on the evening, about 6 p.m. local time, and we are ready to go. Project 510 kicking off in the black with white shorts and black socks. All white strip for FC Folsom. Center referee is there. He is ready to go. And we are too. Just awaiting the opening whistle. Saldana in the center of your picture, in the center of the field, ready to kick us off. Everybody's happy, and the opening whistle blows. Away we go from Olone College. Glad you're with us. Once again, Danny Catula with you, giving you live play-by-play coverage of this one. Minos with an early touch to left back. He will advance it, and a couple of players in the area. Roberto Gonzalez is the closest there, and his pressure forces a clearance out of play from Max Willard. That's something we can expect. A lot of teams at this stage of the competition know how to score goals. Both these teams have 40-plus over the course of the year, and they've played a 10-game regular season, so you can do the math. That's about 4 goals a contest, if not more. Been awfully impressive. Is how lightning quick Folsom can get forward. Well, there was a little bit of a penalty shout. It looked fair, and the referee agrees. This cross is behind. We'll come back to the comment I was going to make earlier. See another look at this. Again, I think there's negligible contact, especially to give a penalty. I think anywhere on the pitch, though, that should stay clean. So second minute, already a corner going the way of FC Folsom. Finish the thought if I remember to come back to it after the corner comes. And there is a lot of space for Luis Aguilar at the back just outside the 18. They'll go direct. This one is well over the bar in the end. Not a bad idea, though, from Cole Falco. See him find himself some space at the front post. Not a bad idea at all. Falco coming from a soccer career at Cal Poly Humboldt. From there in Sacramento, 5'11" senior defender. He was a senior when he graduated back in 2023. Of course, a couple of years removed from his college playing days these days. Followed the UPSL closely over the past season or two. You'll remember his name because he was one of the goal scorers that helped Soda City FC out of South Carolina to a national title just this past spring 2024 season, he would like to lead his new team back home to the same fate. Another corner for Folsom. In it comes, and this one's whipped close to the near post. A very dangerous place to put it. Project 510 able to clear that away for now. Only partially, and Folsom are keeping a high press. Well, to go back to the thought, these are two teams that are both going to be able to attack. They know how, but they have their own styles. In general, you tend to see a lot of teams at this level who will use a lot of space. They'll get wide and try to win one-on-one individual battles. Project 510 a little bit different, outside the mold you typically see at this stage of the UPSL National Playoffs. Not because of the quality or the intention to get forward, but the way that they do it. You'll see moments like you saw in the first 30 seconds. Feels like the last time 510 were on the ball. Seen much of it since. Of course, we're still very early on. Project 510 really like to get multiple players in the same space at times, and it feels counterintuitive, but over the course of these 90 minutes, if things go to plan for the home side, we will see that work to perfection. Part of their plan and part of what makes them unique. For Folsom down this right-hand side, there is space and a lot of personnel. That's a really good 1-2 pass. Finding himself in space, Cervantes crosses to the back post, left a lot to be desired on that service over everybody. Overcooked that corner attempt. Christopher Cervantes promising play up until that point. We at the 5th minute, still none the wiser as to who takes this one. And it's interesting because you've got the two champions of the distinct NorCal divisions, North and South. Folsom representing North, Project 510 out of the South. But they will not meet SoCal champions. There's SoCal North and South as well, unless the winner here gets past the winner of Bellevue and Beaverton like we were talking about earlier. And then beyond that is now you see these players all getting in the same space, and somehow it just seems to work. That's a decent effort. It just floats inside. You'll see it one more time. Good job to take some space, Saldana. And then picking it up after that is Bradley Roberson. Underrated part of this team, Roberson. He does know where the back of the goal is, but his contributions can often be on assists, on key passes leading up, on that left wing position. He's not that player that you'll see and instantly know is going to make an impact, but he'll make an understated one. And if Project 510 are going to win this, you imagine he'll have a lot to do with it. Folsom with a throw, and they've looked very good in these opening 5-6 minutes. Not only creating chances, but keeping a high line, earning themselves corners, set pieces. A shot comes in from here, and it is wheeled over the bar. That had a lot of pace. So difficult to keep it down, but you see exactly how quickly they get themselves in scoring position. This is 4 touches. They go from a throw-in at midfield to a decent look at goal from the edge of the 18. This is the pressure that Folsom made themselves a fearsome name for. Down this left-hand side, and it was kept in play. Now it's going to go out, but thanks to a touch from Cervantes, so the ball stays with, well, I thought it would with 510. I guess it didn't touch Cervantes. Good run down the left-hand side anyway from the left back, Camino. Tomas Caminos will indeed venture forward at times. Again, Project 510, a team that doesn't necessarily see itself very positionally. Of course, they have their position. You'll see defenders defend, attackers attack. It's not total chaos. It's not quite that total football concept. From the box, maybe a chance here. Played across the face of goal, and Folsom just about have enough defensive wherewithal to deal with it. Falco was involved. Ball, and it's chested down really nicely. The good first touch from Dalton Pondo. Pondo lost out. Excellent defending there. It was exactly what they needed. Juan Sanchez. But Folsom right back on it. Already starting to see the way that these two teams play. And again, they're seeing each other for the first time this year. Project 510 have only won a regular season title once before. Their Fall 24 title this year was their very first season in Fall 2022 in the UPSL. They've also been involved with USL League 2, and of course, the first team is Oakland Roots, USL Championship. We've also got USLW League in the past couple of years. They've been building that up. Oakland Soul, part of the same ownership group. Folsom just established last year. Hasn't been a long stay in the UPSL thus far, but it has been a fairly successful one. This, though, the first meeting between these two sides. Foul here in midfield. Julian Chavez was pushed from behind. Deservedly receives a free kick as a result, and they just did short. Palco searching. See it again. Very poised, not only because he's been at this level and even further before last year, but that's the sort of player he is. That's what he offers. Tyler Moss, big body who can really move people around, cause problems for opposing attackers. It's a good partnership that Folsom have. Down this left-hand side, nothing there. That low through ball to advance. It will advance over the goal line. To just take a little bit of air out of the ball. For 5-1-0. Ali Elmas play it out to his right. Plenty of space out there. Long ball. Where they do get it in an isolated position. What can 5-1-0 do from here? It's not really their ideal scenario, and well, case in point, they lose out. Very quick restart of play. 10 minutes gone here, and now a switch. Thing could be on now. Chavez started it with the good ball in, and now it's across the face and go back to Chavez. Big save, still there, a second block. Two defensive interventions of the highest order, and Project 510 by the skin of their teeth avoid conceding the first goal 10 minutes into this one. Now they're headed the other direction. And they'll take their time. Well, FC Folsom, in a breath, get forward. They are deadly. Every touch is efficient when they get in the attack, when they're in the mood to go forward. There's not a whole lot of stopping them. Roberto Gonzalez loses out in midfield. Folsom fearsome in that part of the pick. Cervantes plays back. Tyler Moss. It's on the move. Side of the boot pass to a very active Julian Chavez. Moss nearly had it taken away, was able to his outlets just in time. Cervantes back to his goalkeeper Willard. Willard with switch of play. And that was not what he was hoping for off of his right boot. Throw in for Project 510, a gift of possession. They'll be patient with it. Job to run towards that ball. Bedo Javeda was able to pick it up. Patience from Martinez. Now a turn from Gonzalez. Continuing. Lowered the shoulder and moved out towards the left touchline. A good ball forward. Is there space from here? Not quite. A little bit too much on that pass for Roberts. You saw the idea, and it really wasn't far away. Both sides just probing, proving their potential. Who will strike first? You have to have a winner this evening, of course. You would have extra time periods, penalties, if that's what's required to separate these two. Out on the left side, there's space and there's manpower. Still holding on to it on that left wing. Maybe potential for a cross now. Searching. No. Project 510 stamped that one out really nicely. And now there's an outlet pass and there's players down this right-hand flank. Bodies in black streaming forward. Are there options? They'll use one now. El Masnaoui, he will hit one, and that was always headed over. Disappointing effort, and now we've seen that sort of shot from both sides. See the space and the gears turning in El Masnaoui's head, and well, we've all been there. Want to have a hit that can send you to instant glory. Those highly improbable to go in statistically. It's not what you're thinking about when you've got the ball in time and space in that sort of area. Chavez sidesteps a defender, and he wanted a free kick. He did end up getting one. It was a little bit later than he would have liked. Foul goes against Emilio Martinez. Silas helps out by retrieving. Folsom with a free kick. So we talked about Folsom being a town of just about 50,000 people outside Sacramento. They have a pretty strong contingent of local sponsors, businesses that have aligned themselves with Folsom. Some level of sponsorship. You see the shirt sponsor as well, prominently shown in those white kits. Corner earned in the meantime, the third for Folsom. Still none for 510 as of yet. '15th minute. What will come of this chance? Activity at the back post. Looks like that's where this one's headed. Runs back there and a header away for now. Now they can carry it with them well outside of the danger zone. Create some danger themselves. Looks like advantage being played, and you see why. There's numbers streaming forward. Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a play to the back post, and there's a player there. It's sent wide. How on earth is this not 1-0? Excellent counter-attacking football. They do it exactly by their book. Look how many players filling space here, and somehow El Masnaoui is not able to finish that chance. It is a striker's dream, that service. No fault in that cross. Finish was indeed faulty. The quarter hour mark here. Third of the way through this first half. Tula with you. Live coverage of the UPSL Premier Division playoffs. Round of 32 between the NorCal North and NorCal South champions. On YouTube via Vetter Media. Emilio Martinez had to backtrack a bit, but he did collect it. Long ball, 5-1-0 trying to go route one now. And they will find the second ball. Face out here, and that is a less than advised tackle. Luis Saldana went down. See it again. Job to get back and pick this up. Luis Saldana, yeah, that's a foul that will be whistled every single time. It's also a yellow card. I was wondering if we'd see that. Protesting primarily was Renato Alfaro. I believe he was the one the yellow was shown to, though. 17th minute. Still no score. For lack of trying, there has been potential on both sides for the opener. Well, and there's certainly potential for the opener from here. Alfaro and Moshi Wilonja in the wall, just a step or two in to the right corner of the box. 25 yard. Prime position for a cross, and it comes into the mixer. Takes a bounce, back post. Played back across. Header comes in. Oh, it has to be. And it is. 1-0 to Project 510. The opener on a beautiful finish from the head. And right now, NorCal South leads NorCal North. Project 510 defending Olun College as of now. We'll see it again. Took a couple of efforts on this cross. First sent to the back post and just can't let it drop. Great ball in. And rising highest to finish it off. That is a beautiful piece of header work. Juan Sanchez scores it. You see the confirmation on your screen. And a really good cross as well. Take nothing away from Tomas Caminos. What he's able to do to provide the assists. And so Caminos plays provider to Sanchez. 1-0 as we approach the 20-minute mark. Exactly how Project 510 will have wanted to start. Now all the pressure resides with Folsom. Their response will be quite important. How much are they willing to gamble to try and get themselves back on level terms sooner rather than later? Are they content to be in this position down a goal, a glancing header? Well, that nearly found thing awfully difficult to stop in the end. Project 510 got a positive bounce. Sent back in and nearly a header to respond within minutes. Chavez loses out. Here come Project 510. End-to-end football right now. Ball sprayed out wide, and that is intercepted immediately. Falco holds his ground. Good interception. 510 the other direction. Edo Javera. Forward now through midfield. Saldana played it backwards. Base down for El Masnawi. Touch and turn. Around Gonzalez. He finds his path. He saw the idea. The second ball nearly fell to a player in black, but it didn't quite. Well, third time's a charm. They'll win it back with Roberson. Martin. Sanchez. Goal scorer. Imagine a center back scoring the opener. Not on your bingo card for this one, but it is the UPSL. Anything can happen, and anything tends to be exactly what happens. Best kind of chaos. Can expect nightly basis in this league. Go back to Willard, the goalkeeper. To his right, he has Carrasco. Sorry, Cervantes. He plays. Cervantes plays long, and this is Carrasco. He gets there first. Off to the races. Crosses it in. There is help there, and it's cleared away. Just at the perfect moment. Project 510 escape once again. Folsom have had plenty of chances. It doesn't feel like they're down a goal right now. Yet they are. Work to do on the scoreboard. Good switch of play. Vision there from El Masnawi. And a ball through. Excellent challenge. And it was perfectly timed as well from Cole Falco. Almon. Plays Cervantes. Christopher Cervantes was well defended, but was able to get possession via a throw. The referee getting things in order. Second minute, a Folsom throw. Very bottom of accepted. Away goes Project. Was from Oakland. That's a nice touch on the pass. Received by El Masnawi. Roberson. Got me. Long ball. Roberson target again. And it's El Masnawi who ends up picking it up. He goes down, and there is indeed a free kick. This is a dangerous position as well. Remember, it was this sort of zone on the other side of the pitch that Project 510 scored from. Free kick in this sort of region. Gonzalez, Javier Bedoya are over it. Way through the first 45. Been compelling so far. Stage of the competition, it always seems to be. Such good entertainment value when they're this closely matched, talented. And it's direct. It was a decent idea. Gonzalez backed himself. Quite work out how he hoped. Willard. Cervantes. Midfielder, Chavez. It really is a system to the way Folsom going. It's done it for the most part down this right side. They're taking what 510 give them. Help in various directions. Choose the best option, and away they go. Now this is where they want to break forward. Cervantes. Cervantes tries to cut to the inside, does find a pass. Chavez is there. Lasers it out left. Cross comes in from deep. And you saw the intended target didn't quite work out. Second ball, this one is hit and looked like it might have taken a deflection. No touch in the end, a goal kick. 5th minute. Far away. Project 510, of course, they'll be happy with the attacking output that's yielded a goal thus far. I think beyond that, even more so, they will be very pleased with their defensive work. At times they've gotten fortunate, but they have really limited. Dalton Pondo, Luis Aguilar, Carrasco have been virtually irrelevant these first 25 minutes. That's not typically the case for Folsom. 2 goals apiece. Jan Chavez, Daniel Carrasco. Both of them started tonight, and neither one has really sniffed goal thus far. Mushi Walanja had 5th in a 5-0 drubbing the NorCal North final against Sonoma Valley United. Back at home for that one. Both teams are undefeated and have taken full points from every home match this advantage that would seem to favor 510, given that they are at home tonight. Two straight 2-1 victories in the semifinals and finals of the NorCal South, respectively. Coreano Sports semis, 4 seed, and then 3 seed Bay Area United. Chavez, Folsom, leaned on, but play will continue. Dropped down. Wait for Falco to Moss. Back to Falco. Is target there by the touch. Approaching the half-hour mark, and it's still Project 510 by that 1-0 scoreline. Ball, Pondo is intended recipient. It doesn't find him. This one clattered off of Chavez. Attention. Certainly hurt. Project 510 about 10 minutes ago, grabbing the open. Free header. Center of the box. Center back. Juan Sanchez. Cole Falco. Himself an impressive center back, and a center back who did score a goal again in those national finals for the other coast of the country. This possession, center of the park for Project. Jude Stone, who picked it up and read out wide by Bedo Javeda. Too far wide. Kept in play. Now a cross comes in from Chavez. The header forces a save. A second shot is whipped. Still in the area. This one's blocked. Cleared away, and a corner is saved as well. Hectic, but Sanchez gets there. Plays it to Gonzalez. Long ball. And it's able to find Bradley Roberson. Roberson can be dangerous in this sort of scenario. Tries to cut it back, getting to the corner. No, excellent defending. That is perfection. Defensively from Moss. Midfield. Out to the left. Glad. Willunja chased left winger. Couldn't get there. This one is out of play. Looked like it was. See this. Chavez is going to play this one really nicely. That's an excellent service. The header forced a very difficult save. Vasco nearly got the goal himself. And this is an excellent defensive performance from Emilio Martinez. That needed to be perfect, and it was. In comes the long throw. It's straight into the box, and the goalkeeper have to come out and claim himself. On the move quickly. This pass was a decent run until it wasn't. Gonzalez. The back of the head. Athena. Be a foul as a couple of players were defending Nathaniel Carrasco. Legal though. On the 30-minute mark now, Chavez, free kick specialist, or at least has been so far this evening. Plays back. Cervantes. Switch. So it would have been had somebody been there. But they weren't, so away goes Roberto Gonzalez with the long ball. And it beaten Cervantes, but it also beat Bradley Roberson, so sort of defeats the purpose. Second minute here. Couple of touches. Chavez lost it, but he was fouled. A lot of whistles against Project 510. Only one yellow card so far this, and it went against Folsom. But other than that, a lot of little ticky-tack fouls. Project break periods of play up a little bit. Folsom are maybe the more technical side, although it's really splitting hairs at that point. Know their way around a football. 33rd minute we go. Folsom 0, Project 510 1. Falco in the air. Does find Chavez. Brings it down well. He's got the overlapping run. And could a cross come in now? It's a decent service. Pando. And there it is! Brilliant! Inch perfect cross. The finish it deserved. And we are level. Carrasco finishes. Pando provides. And it's Folsom 1, Project 1. Game on. You're gonna want to see this again. First off, Chavez will not get the credit he deserves, bringing that down so well. Overlapping run from Pando, and he puts that in like he's been doing it all his life. That is a cool cross. Well collected, and it's got FC Folsom level thanks to the finish on the other end from Nathaniel Carrasco. One apiece. Has felt awfully even. Feel fair to Folsom, they were behind a goal based on the run of play, and now they're not. Go any which way from here. 34th minute. In the air, takes a couple of bounces towards the corner flag. Folsom can only clear out of play. Battle for it won by the boys in black. Nearly went all the way into the box. I don't think that was purpose. Slipped through a few players. Bologna had it for a moment. The head. Unable to keep it though. Switch. Juan Sanchez. Pierre Bedoya Vera. Zine. Going down under a strong challenge. It's a fair challenge, though. El Masnaoui not pleased. Project 510 able to get it back anyway. Gonzalez. Bedoya Vera. From Martina Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it in. That was always curling too far inside of its target. Camino. Turn. Out right by Bedoya Vera. So good on the ball. So content. Calm. The pass and then knocked down field. Like Jude Stone. Quick backwards. Gonzalez. El Masnaoui. Now it's coming. Has had a touch. Sanchez. Search. Up the line. Stone is there. Gonzalez square, but back instead to Sanchez. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Up play now. The right side cutting in was Stone, and it was intercepted. Other direction. Pando had it for a moment. Oh, he's knocked down legally, says the referee. There is space to work with. Moved out to the left by Sanchez. Roberson into the corner. Masnaoui. Oh, the back heel, and that's beautiful. It found Sanchez. The switch, the pirouette. No, couldn't finish it off. Excellent defending. That was such a good touch, though, getting into the box, creating chaos. Minos calms it down. Played it out to Kamir. Played through, and this is along the goal line. Crossed in, again dealt with by Folsom, but they'll have more work to do. Coming from behind, the defense is proper. A shot comes in anyway. Gonzalez had it deflected out. Camino. Switch of play. Potential for a cross. Carrying it forward first. Comes in the air. Acrobatic header away. Still in possession. Jude Stone turns back. Gonzalez had a touch. Found Sanchez. Now it's Stone. Still alive out there. So much possession. 5 minutes for Project 510. Feels like a 5-minute attacking effort. Still the same move. Pedro Javera. Forward, a little bit too far forward, but just getting himself out in time. Finding Juan Sanchez with the sliding to his feet. Sanchez gave it away, needlessly. Folsom will try and break. They see space down this left side to exploit. Option forward, though. They may have to play backwards. Be a bit more patient with this attack. They'll Ando. Hard challenge, fair challenge. 39th minute going the other direction. Folsom are a little bit slow to get back. Project 510 hoping to take advantage. They'll take their time. Go all the way back to Emilio Martin. Gonzalez. Walking pace at the moment. Under pressure. Carrasco finally comes out and forces, but that's all. Martin. Still has it, and Project 510 content to take their time. Try and coax Folsom out of their defensive shell. And that's an errant pass. Exactly what Folsom would have hoped for. With all this possession, now Project gives it away. Look at this, space for Wilonda. He goes down under a challenge. It's a foul. It could be a card. And it is. It goes to Emiliano Martinez. Martinez, first player booked for his number 42. We'll see the replay. The card soon. Comes, yeah, just there. Martinez comes in and makes heavy contact. He'd already been whistled for a couple of challenges before, so it is the number 42, Martinez, booked. 40th minute. A few more to go before we hit halftime. It's been a tight one. There you see the confirmation on your screen. Martinez gets the yellow. Wall set up, looks like 4 in there. A lot of defending to do to the left of that wall as well. Everybody inside the box for this. What will Folsom do with this chance? It's directed goal. It's a decent effort, but didn't have to move a whole lot to make that save. Caracheo, the guy to get there. Goal for Project 510 this season. Sanchez. Still headed forwards. Plays it into the center of the park. Gets through a couple of guys in black. And now a whiffed clearance. Nearly caused problems. Falco couldn't get that right. Moss able to clean it up. Cervantes forward. Chavez. And the missed tackle completely doesn't get any of Cervantes. Cervantes with the cross. Cleared away. Ooh, scrambling to get there. Caracheo. This is out for a corner nearly own goal sort of territory. Beloja there. So a corner kick coming. It's the 4th for Folsom. Set pieces have played such a big role. Both goals so far this evening coming from headers. Well, I guess the Folsom goal didn't come from a header, but from cross into the middle. It's a lot like this one. One apiece. Folsom complete the first half comeback. It goes near post. Flash of heads. Center. Another chance to put it in. This one headed more fully away. Shot comes in. That's blocked too. Couple of bites at the cherry. There's a foul here. Arjan Dosan commits it. Sanchez touches in the middle of the park. Stone sees it again. Center of the park picked up Bedo Javeda. Middle of the park, knocked down, no foul, other direction. Here comes Folsom. They've got players on both sides. Move down to the left. Left corner, put into the box, now partially cleared. And in midfield, one right back by Folsom. Minute and a half before the halftime whistle. Crossed in by Pondo. He had the first assist and nearly had a second. He was looking for Walanja there. I think Walanja got just the slightest touch. Certainly not enough to direct it towards goal. Minute left or so, and then a stoppage that might be added. Gibbs cross turf out to the left. Cami. Athena. Switches to Sanchez. Juan Sanchez. Emilio Martin. Project 510. Content to keep it in their own half, at least for a while, and well, the goal was to find Roberson. While it's out of play, it's a Project throw-in. Trying to go quickly here. Give it to Gonzalez. Meantime. Project 510, if seen their branding at times, and that 0 looks a little strange. Not just 510 representing the area code of the Oakland area, but it's also that 0 is an O. Yeah, capital O, and sometimes look a little strange for that. Have a cool little branding element. The second Oakland route. 10 more seconds, and then anything stoppage time we're allotted. See what the center referee's pleasure is. Header brought down, but not kept in play. Heavy challenge by Martinez. It won't matter. Javera wanted an explanation. He was headed backwards. Didn't like it. Chavez, as always, I want to take this free kick. Turn it into something threatening. Threat in and of itself. If they get this right. No. Cervantes right back. Chavez. Overlapping run. Chavez wants to go it alone. Plays it to the center. Had it intercepted. Here goes Project. Maybe one last chance for them in the first half. Could they take the lead for the second time this evening? Played out to the left. There's lots of space for Roberson. He gets the cross in. That's not what he wanted to do with it. Nowhere close. Picked back up though. Maybe another chance for Project. Long hit from distance. Way over. Well off the mark from Gonzalez. He will not want to see that anymore. Willard taking... I don't think either side really want to risk too much going forward in the final few moments of the first half. I think they'd both be content to go into this halftime break at one apiece. Back second 45 and try to win it before anything extra is needed. Be the mentality of both sides. How much longer they'll continue to go at it. Cervantes, long. Nothing else in this first half. That is all. One apiece. Project 510 on the header from center back Juan Sanchez gets us underway. FC Folsom only waited 10 minutes or so to clap back. Nathaniel Carrasco finishes off a great service from Dalton Pondo. Second half promises to be just as compelling as the first, so stick with us. In a quarter hour, we will start to find out who takes this one, carries the banner of the NorCal, South and North, into the round of 16. Stick with us on Vetter Media. A warm welcome back to you all. 1-1 the score. We are just about ready to go for the second 45 minutes. FC Folsom 1, Project 510 with 1 as well. Been an excellent contest up to now. We expect more of the same here at Olone College, just south of Oakland in Fremont, California. The winners of the NorCal South and NorCal North divisions. Project 510 got us going with Juan Sanchez's header, the center back. And, well, we are underway in half number 2. Glad you're with us. Danny Cachula with you here on Vetter Media's live presentation. The UPSL 2024 Fall Season Playoffs live on YouTube. Sanchez had that opening goal on the header. From there, it's the equalizer from Folsom coming from Nathaniel Carrasco. Both sides had their moments of dominance where they've been the better team. 1-1 feels just about right on the balance of play. Shakes out. There in front of you, see one change that's already made for 510. It is Alfredo Figueroa, who's the new right winger. There for the first time. We've also got Rafael David on the left wing, who checked for Folsom. Play down this left side, and there is a ball for David to chase. Well defended by 510, and it actually went off of David last. Project 510 here at home at Olone, where they have dropped any points all season long. They've been perfect in the regular season and their 2 playoff matches. That continues. At a throw in from Cole Falco. His way into the box and headed out immediately. Now he job to hold up the play for a moment. He's not able to pick up this for him. Instead, Chavi played backwards. It out wide. Once again on the pass from Cervantes. It goes back that way. Christopher Cervantes, the cross in. And it is long correctly at the goalkeeper. Is it easily enough for 510? Left side space to operate in. It's a decent ball forward. It touched Folsom on a piece of play. And it's a project throw past midfield. Roberto Gonzalez will be the one to throw it. Furthest that either of these two teams has made it in the UPSL National Playoff. Both of them seeking their first ever appearance in the National Finals weekend, but a month or so from now. Intercepted in midfield. It's hooked long to the right side, tracing it Figueroa. Figueroa in the corner, turns. Turning is all he'll be allowed to do. He'll commit a foul there. Nicely defended to get position. Nato Alfaro was the one to do it for Folsom. How this second half progressed, both teams were fairly even over the course of the first half. Quite 5 minutes into the second period, and well, not much has changed. Both sides have been good, if not dominant. 50th, we will see. Throw in past midfielder. Sorry, not a throw in, but a free kick for Folsom. Comes in, and it is directly at the goalkeeper. 5-1-0. It snuff out the danger. Looked problematic for a moment. Down to the right side. Space separate in here in midfield. There is for now. Touch Figueroa, and he finds El Masnawi. Now he threw, and you saw the idea on the 1-2. Give and go was the intention. Pan out that way. Chavez. Is it again? Under pressure. Play it square and played backward. Falco was under some pressure, but he was able to get it away. Now it's with Jacob Lepore, another substitute for 5-1-0. Both sides making a couple of changes at halftime. Never know which personnel switch will change the proceedings. Down there in midfield was El Masnawi. The short free kick taken by Gonzalez. Loy back goalkeeper. Mir. Is Alejandro Caracheo. Plays Camille. Back to Caracheo. Martinez. Caracheo. Over to Camille. Here has turn, and now headed forwards is Gonzalez. Great ball in, falling. Offside was the decision on the backside. I wonder if that was for the run of Sanchez center or the backside run of Roberson. If it were not on Sanchez, he will feel really, really disappointed that he fell. He was in so much space there in the center. Exception anyway for 5-1-0. Hacked down. There is advantage to be played here. Sanchez rides a couple of challenges, puts it in. It is deflected away. A corner is coming. 3rd minute, lots more time in this. Both sides have already looked threatened. Either side impenetrable, that's for sure. Again, two clubs score over 3 goals per contest. Here's the corner for 5-1-0. Service. Peculiar. Cross. Back post. Headed away. For another. Yeah. Job just settle himself. And this is a good service. Doesn't quite find the head. They are going, taller guys on the pitch at any given time. Bradley Roberson also solid target. Sanchez had the earlier goal from the header, I should add. He'll be a target as well. Go direct this time. They thought about the short decision. Go with it, and it didn't work out going long. Now the other direction, there is space. Not a whole lot of help down that right side. David into the interior. Extra pass. That one is well dealt with. Martinez picks it up. He gets it out to the wing. There's a player there for 5-1-0, the outlet. Away it goes long. Is this onside? It is, but it's intercepted, and a little bit of an extracurricular there. Contact that maybe wasn't necessary. Will be a Folsom kick. They had control anyway via their goalkeeper, Max Willard.
Come on, ref, enough of warning.
The delay here, and a substitution takes place, so an injury tended to. Both those events have been sorted out. Free kick is next. Willard. Well across midfield. Goes nowhere, cleared away. Looking long. Finding the long pass. Successfully crossed in. Nobody's there. Oh, it was bobbled for a moment by Willard, but he's able to claim it just in the nick of time. Willard rolls out right. Cervantes. Well across midfield. Immediately one back. Martinez, but he commits a foul. Saying, hey, I got my shirt pulled. The decision with that in mind. Didn't get one. Free kick midfield. Tended to go short these situations. One delivered into the box, headed right back out. Falco, nice turn. Cross. Cleared right away. Alfaro was the one who put it in. Pirouette. Inside the box. Dalton Pondo. And now to play a throw in for 5-1-0. Yellow card here. Time. Sure if there was some extra contact on our screen. Go to the substitute. Rafael David. He doesn't like the decision. And over comes the captain, Dalton Pondo. He says, hey, keep your head down. We don't need this. We are in a deadlocked game. Our season's on the line. But cool. Both sides will know that is a priority. Allowing something silly to end here. Again, the winner progresses to the national round of 16. Find out who they face tomorrow with the ends of Washington and Oregon in the Premier Division. Bellevue Athletic out of Washington. Determine who would travel where, who would host all of those things. Got a couple of weeks to figure that out. It wouldn't be until the first weekend that the winners of those each other in the round of. Of course, the side can about that this juncture to the match where can't win it right now around the 60th minute, but you certainly lose it. Long ball out left. David, fresh off the yellow card admonishing. He might go for goal from here. He does. It's blocked. Picked up. Short clear. It's going to work out. El Nawi able to get it done, and further up the pitch, Chef No. 5-1-0, I should knock it off. Folsom. Gonzalez was the one to do it. He throws it in straight to Javier Bedoya Vera. Javeda played it out wide. Nothing successful on offer. That an hour played, half an hour to go. Still 1-1. Really settled in. Who might create a moment of magic? Who might make a mistake that lives in infamy? They're both really dug into the right now. Side playing their most creative football. Cross comes in, and it does deflect behind for a corner. Best for Folsom in a while. 62nd minute. We'll see what they can conjure up this time. A whole lot of success with set plays. See what they do this time. Their opponents who have done more damage, even though Folsom is the bulk of. Comes in, and that's a beautiful header! What a finish! Oh, it's gorgeous! And it's the guy who scored to help his team win the championship in the spring, Cole Falco, may have just taken his new team one step closer. Falco with the finish from his center back position. He just continues to make his mark on score sheets that really matter the most. And it's a great cross in, too. You see him give immediate credit to the substitute Rafael David. Keeps his cool like his captain told him to. Falco just enough movement. Nothing static in the way he's sitting there in the box. He's moving. He's got his legs running around and just forcing Project to think about where he's at. He's a step ahead in a literal sense. Finds just enough space, knows what to do from there. What a finish. So now, with less than 30 minutes to play, Project 5-1-0, after going 1-0 ahead early in the first half at home, are trailing. They've got work to do if they're going to avoid their first loss here all season. And of course, this one would be season ending. Folsom, if this result holds, are headed to the round of 16. Up, just letting a few precious seconds tick away. Be interesting to see the strategy that these two sides employ. Will Project try and get it back quickly? Will they respond to conceding the second goal, going behind for the first time this evening for Folsom? Will they rest on their laurels? Will they hold on to what they have, or will they go for what could be a kill shot? Here's a long hit from distance. Was not successful by any measure. Hit from long distance. It stayed a long distance away in the from El Masnawi. Closer to the goal. It left its boot when it arrived. 65th minute, a throw for 5-1-0. Couple of touches. Keeper. Two. Here is quick fellow center back, Emilio Martinez. Then 2/3 of the way done with this match. Folsom in pole position for now. So much change. Here's Lepore. Bedo Javera. Is it forward, intercepted. Folsom go all the way back to Willard, their keeper. Cleared away. The tuck from Kamir. Now it's Lepore under pressure and a bit of trouble. Was able to get it to Bezo Javera, and he's off to the races. Now he'll play it forward for Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the switch. There's players out there, but Max Willard comes off his line to get there. Brave goalkeeping and successful. Turn. Pondo. It's awesome. Base decided against shooting, and now a hit from distance! Oh, it had the keeper stunned! He didn't move! Folsom, though, have moved the needle in their direction in the firmest of control. Carrasco may have just claimed a round of 16 spot for his team. Now, I will say, if you look in the corner of your screen, they're having a conversation about it now. The center referee and the assistant on that side. So pending what they decide, it's 3-1 Folsom. See it again, Pondo deserves so much credit for this. First of all, the hold-up play, but then the decision not to hit it. Carrasco sees more space, and he puts it home. Now, what I'm guessing they're conversing about is, when Pondo had made his run, he was offside. They are going to decide that goal stands. I think that's the right decision. Daniel Carrasco goes in the book as a goal scorer for the second time. 2 for him, 1 for Falco in between. Folsom, 3-1 leaders over the home side, Project 510. Only their second year in existence as a club, and Folsom, for now, are poised to head into the last 16. Deepest run they've ever made. And they hold on. Gonzalez wanted the steep ball through for Martinez. Didn't work out. Foot race. Haste from David. Not enough control. Pero Javera goes back. Now he gives it away. Now on the right wing, potential for a cross. Plenty of players in white are forward. Played backwards. Chavez surveys his options and goes backward. Folsom can take their time. Hourglass is on their side. Mon. And that's a good one. Aguilar with the switch. David has been very involved. Is he onside? Yes. See the decent crowd in that standing room only section. Many of them 510 fans. Hoping that their community-based town team find a way back in their home venue. Their perfect record alive. Take a lot of doing at this stage. Feels like it slipped away in the blink of an eye from them. Played to the back post. No header there. Cleared away long. Here, who got it away. Oh, but further forward. Receive it. Willard had it and cleared it long. Pinball in center of the park. Looks like there's a foul somewhere in there. It goes against Folsom. unneeded contact in the view of the referee. We enter the 71st minute of this contest. Folsom 3, 5-1-0-1. Project had the first goal of the match inside 20 minutes. Since then, Folsom have had the other 3. Martinez for Kamir. Martinez again. Elevated ball right off the head of a Folsom defender in the way. Falco. Willard in a bit of trouble. Gets it away. 2. Laporte's header. Long ball from Pedro Javeda. That's intercepted. Falco has right now. Dosange out to the left. The substitute, David. David wants to go one-on-one. Puts it across the face of goal. That's not what he was hoping for. He would have wanted to keep that lower. Poise that was necessary. The second minute time ticking away. Folsom in control of the scoreboard for now. The ball through. Oh, that's what they wanted the whole way, and it was just too long. Renato Alfaro had made a long busting run through midfield, nearly rewarded for his effort. But not quite. Fourth goal would really do Project in. This is going to be a yellow card shown. Midfield to Aguilar. It's easily understandable why. We'll see it one more time. Yeah, that's a clear tug. Multiple tugs, actually. The first tug of the shoulder didn't work. Out and made sure he did the job after that. He added the second go in the book for Folsom. Excuse me, the third act. David in the second half. Earlier on, a yellow. Chavez. Well, there looks like a foul here. No, the referee says play on. Interesting decision. Would be intrigued to take a look at that one again. Get a view of it, though. 73rd minute. Either way, Project 5-1-0 down 2 goals. And, well, we'll stop play for something. Might just be some frustration from 5-1-0's bank. There's going to be a yellow card shown to the coaching staff. More time running off the clock. I know 5-1-0 are frustrated, but voicing the frustrations really works against them at this stage in the match. Folsom players conversation. You remember Dalton Pondo coming in and having a conversation with Rafael David after he got the yellow card for dissent. Hey, we've got to collect ourselves. Cool heads need to prevail for Folsom. Then they found 2 goals. Project 5-1-0 will need to do this over these final 6 minutes. Change. They're going to find their way back. Really does start soon, you imagine. Cleared away. Tyler Moss got it done, and it actually touched Project last. Well, ideal set of circumstances. Folsom. The away side have been excellent. This one's out for a corner, and Folsom will have another opportunity not only to put a 4th in, but on top of that, to run some more clock off. David played provider with an assist last time he had a corner from this side. He'll be the one to take it again, that's no surprise. Comes his service. This looks compelling, and it is well claimed, dealt with. It was dangerous, but nothing shaky in the way that Caraccheo claimed it. This competitive for now for Project. They're going the other way. They need to get anything here. There was a touch. It was off of Project 5. Folsom goal kick. Willard will take it. And we're going to have to hold for substitutions that have been prepared for both sides. 2 changes for the away side. The home team trailing by 2 will make a change as well. So Pando is off, and so is Aguilar. For Folsom. Change for Project 510 is the introduction of Kenji Bragosi field. That's what we know so far. With a goal kick coming. Here in midfield. One by David. Another one. Project 510. Claim that one. Battle for it. One by Folsom. Ball back and forth. Another introduction. Nicholas Pop checks in. He replaces Pando in midfield. It's like a push off there leads to a foul. Project 510 gonna have to kick. Down left. Here's interception. Folsom players the ball around, taking their time. Alfaro is it again. Ooh. Does a player fall under his dribbling prowess? Pass nearly as impressive.
Let's go, Flaco, let's go. Keep it up. Seguro.
There. Gonzalez plays it long. There is space here, and Figueroa finds it. Once the cross, it is cleared away. It's a corner. Players to aim at it needed to be dealt with. 11.5 minutes to play. You imagine there will be some extra time to work with as well for Project. Nearing the 80th. Corner coming in. They will play short. They had success on this before. Gonzalez along the goal line. His attempt is blocked again. Another corner. Crosses for him that have been charged down. Will they go with the short option? Don't have anybody do it. Now they'll move somebody in, but they'll go direct. Front post, header away. Second header from the center of the box cleared out. Acrobatic job to keep it back in. Willard is up there first. He gets down. Safe claims it in the 80th minute. Switch play. Willard. Full. Long from Moss. Went directly to 510. A turn. And a bit of space. Taken down. And a shot comes in off the bar. From the looks of it, and now they want a penalty. They will get one! Oh, how about this? A lifeline for Project 510! The home side win a penalty kick. And their dream could very much be alive, depending on what they do from 12 yards out. Let's see it again. It's a great turn, and finding himself in space going down, that's a potential penalty, but that wasn't whistled. This, ooh, just an extra foot left out. And he's not pleased with the decision. Jalen Scott's the 31, but it's going to be a penalty nonetheless. So who will they put there? It is Roberto Gonzalez. The biggest of moments. If you make this, you're alive. Got one goal to get in 10 minutes. If not, you could kiss the season goodbye. Gonzalez scores! Gets it just underneath the creeping hand of Max Willard. And even though Willard goes the right way, Gonzalez made sure he had no chance at it. 3-2, game on. FC Folsom still leading, but now the lead is cut in half, and it feels like it's hanging by a thread. Yeah, that's a great goal. Willard does everything he can, but a good penalty taker knows that they put the right power on it and place it correctly. Doesn't matter if the keeper knows where it's going. No one's getting there. Gonzalez was confident. He knew. He got it done. Shielding play in the meantime. Martinez, his team, a goal kick. Quickly played in, and now there's some pressure. I don't think they were expecting it from Folsom. Caracciel just played it short, trying to get the ball up the pitch, and now the ball's given away. Battle for it in midfield, sticking out a foot, winning it back. Now it's the goal scorer, Carrasco, the doubles goal scorer. He lost out, nice defending, and it had to be perfect. Long, they won, and offside, they got one. Willard had cleared it away. I think he honestly knew it was already offside and more of a time-wasting tactic, but he's going to get it back all the same. Good games from the Folsom keeper. 3rd minute now, and these seconds will feel so slow for Folsom. Penalty, kind of against the run of play. Puts their opponents right back in it in their home venue. All the momentum going their way. Good home crowd in front of them. They'll feel they can go on and keep this alive. Cole Falco is the one tasked with the deep throw-in, and this was a role that he had with Soda City. Their run to the title in the spring as well. Falco, the Humboldt graduate. The Sacramento boy, in it goes. And along the goal line, that was a whole lot of nothing. Played in quickly on the goal kick. It's Gonzalez, the penalty scorer. He goes long. Couple of players there. They're able to make it happen defensively. Now the guy who conceded the penalty. He's able to keep this his possession. Jalen Scott now left side going down under a challenge. Figueroa does not like this decision, but it is going to be foul on him, a Folsom free kick. As a result, well, actually, I think they're going to bring it back to a previous foul, and the referee trying to play it in this one further back. David will be the one to take free kick. '85th minute, not much time remaining. Folsom 3, Project 510 with 2. Straight into the box, far side, headed towards the center, and there was a free player available, but he couldn't get there. Arjan Dosan would have received it, would have had a golden chance at making 4. Arrived to him, though. Nice switch of play, inch perfect. Left side. Project are really getting wide in the attack right now. Going down, no foul, we play on. Folsom can go the other direction. They're going to try and do that in a hurry. Taken down from behind. Let's see if there's any other discipline here. Yeah, there is a yellow card. That's what it looked like. From here, it looks like it may have gone. against Martinez. We'll have to try and confirm that if we can. Less than 5 to play, and then we imagine a decent chunk of stoppage. Something like 3+. Flicked header, and ball tried to be returned to him. The attempt was made to get it back to Dosan. We had a pretty quiet first half, much more active in the second 45. Involved in a lot of the things that have been good in the attack for Folsom. They've done enough good to lead 3-2. 3 guys in defense of Nicholas Potts, but he was still able to pass away from it. Now Potts has it up the pitch on the left side of things. Once across, thinking about it, weaving his way around till go backwards for Dosanjh. Potts has some help behind him. He will go alone with the cross. Nearly picked out his target perfectly. Instead, going the other direction, there's space for Project on the counter. And they had committed a lot of numbers forward, Folsom, so now they've got to get back and defend. It's a good ball through. It's going to do anything else. Out for a corner. Job collectively by Folsom to get back and clear it away. It was a really good ball in, though, for Bradley Robertson. Was looking for Figueroa. 87th. 3.5 left before we hit the 90. Is that the goalkeeper who's come up for this? It is. Well, this is an enormous roll of the dice with 4 minutes still to play, but they've brought the goalkeeper, Caracheo, up there. Gonzalez, he got dispossessed. David picks it up. He wants to clear it long. Now he goes short. There's space here. Watch out, here comes Potts, and the goalkeeper's not there. This could be the dagger from midfield. No, it's blocked! Cleared off the line! We are still alive! That would have really done it. Folsom inches away from the finish. Potts from midfield almost had it. But it stays 3-2. Project 510. Here at home, still need a goal. But just when you feel like they were down and out on multiple occasions in the second half, they have found a way back. That's a glancing header that really changed the direction and the potential problem of that. Tyler Moss just got a touch to it. Otherwise, there were 2 players who could have caused problem on the other end of it for Project. 89th minute. Game of margin. Margins are razor thin tonight. Folsom 3. 5-1-0-2. Corner to come. Goes, it's low, it's short, it takes a couple of hops. That looked dangerous. Caracheo hasn't quite retreated yet. He's still up there. Look at this. They're not even going to bring him back. Now he will run back and attend to his defensive duties. This one a little bit too high. Not by much, though, for Figueroa. This one cleared long, and it's going to go to Caracheo, who hadn't even gotten back into his box yet. Cleared away. Will possess. Play it out to the left wing. David has it. Wonder if we'll just go to the corner here. No, he's headed towards goal still. He'll cross this in. Nobody to aim at. Come here. Plays it back to Caracheo, who's just going to carry it with him. Would he stopped him yet? No, now he'll go along. Didn't result in very much. Battle for it, Dosan got ahead to it, but through the back. 5-1-0 player, and so that'll be a foul. 90th minute. Here's a yellow card, and it does go to Dosan. He's the book. So we're essentially to the 90th minute here. All that's remaining is stoppage time. Is there enough of it? And is there enough magic on this Saturday evening at Olone College in Vermont for Project 510 to find their way back from the brink in front of their home fans and force extra time. Dare they dream. And it goes from the goalkeeper, no less, Garacheo. That doesn't amount to much. And a foul now as well. More opportunity for Folsom to let time bleed away. They're going to take the air out of this ball as much as they can. Cleared away long. Anywhere will do. Towards the corner, kept alive, played Garacheo. Martinez. Emilio Martinez. Looking around, what does he see? Switches the play, intercepted. Long and away. The two watchwords for the visitor. Folsom trying to hold on. 92nd minutes. How much more is there for Project to play with? Gonzalez switches, back post the header. Finds the top of the 18, but does not find a player in black. Project 510 forced to get back and defend. Chavez has it for Folsom. He will win an attacking throw-in for his side. They can take more time off this clock. The longer Folsom has possession, the longer 5-10 don't. 1-0, trying desperately to get one more look at goal. Out of time, but a goal is all they need. So simple when you put it that way. It's way too long. Chavez, an errant. Could they be made to rue that mistake? Oh, they'll win it right back. Chavez. About having a hit, he doesn't have anybody around him. Now he'll play backwards where there is personnel, but they don't want to lose it there. Switch of play, that's inch perfect. Base out there for the man with a brace, Carrasco. By the corner, it's a throw-in for Folsom. We've reached 3 minutes of added time. How much more remaining? Folsom, done enough. Is there anything left in the tank for Project 510? Thrown in towards the corner. It's still in play for now. Still alive. And this is out of play. It's another Folsom throw. Now it is just time wasting at this stage. At all costs. Get it in. Trying to let the time bleed away in the process. There in the corner. This is out for a corner kick. Another chance for Folsom to let time run. As the time runs, the dreams for Project 510 run away as well. They're going to go short here, undoubtedly. Will battle for it. Now it belongs to Project, and they'll try and throw this quickly. They get it in. This is allowed to continue. Some pressure and a foul. Free kick for Project. Breaking up play whenever they can. Garacheo coming over. They know it's last chance saloon. Garacheo will be the one to send it long. How much time do they have? Referee allows for this at least. Headed away. Carrasco with the contribution. And that is gonna do it! FC Folsom have done just about enough to get across the line and get to the round of 16. Project 510 at home came oh so close, and they had a lifeline with the penalty. but it just was not enough for the comeback. We'll run you through how he got to 3-2. His first goal comes from the left side, and that is an excellent header. Perfection off the head of Juan Sanchez, and then nicely orchestrated out here for the 1-1. This is all still in the first half. Good finish from Carrasco on the pass from Pando. Then early second half, it comes in, and a great finish, Paul Falco. You imagine he'll continue to be important down the stretch of this playoff run for Folsom for as long as it continues. Then Pando providing again. Carrasco finishing again. Nothing the keeper's going to do about it. Garachea was rooted to the spot. And then, well, Max Willard was on the move, but it didn't matter. Excellent penalty. You just thought Project might have gotten back in the match with that one, and they gave it a valiant effort. You see these two teams exchanging pleasantries. You see the respect they have for one another. Surely not the last time they will see each other in a moment of this sort of magnitude. But for this time at least, Project 510 applaud their fans for the last time this season. Folsom applaud with smiles on their faces, knowing their faithful will follow them to the next round in a couple of weeks' time. We will see them again in the round of 16. Tomorrow night we will discover who they play in that round of 16 contest in January. That ought to be a fun matchup, whoever it is. Bellevue Athletic or Beaverton FC have a handful in front of them with this FC Folsom side. Well, that is all from us. Once again, the final from Olone College in this round of 32 contest. NorCal North champions FC Folsom 3. NorCal South champions Project 5102. That's the final, and Folsom advances to the round of 16. This has been a Vetter Media presentation live on YouTube of the UPSL Fall 2024 Premier Division season. The national playoffs in the round of 16 is coming next. For everyone who makes these broadcasts possible, I want to say thank you for tuning in. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Be blessed. Goodbye, everyone.